Hello people, this is Ryder here with a page through on aespa's fourth mini album drama. Some version, I don't know what this version is. So, I got this 2 months after because I finally got out of the house after 2 months. As you can see here, this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive because this is the only version, this was the only soul drama album I saw. I went to Walmart, finally. Did not see any dramas. Like, I didn't even see any stickers for it. Which is just so bizarre. So it was just like, I want to check Barnes & Noble, because I did not want to leave empty-handed. As you can see, this was a November 10th release, and I don't know why they increased the price. Is inflation that bad? Because I looked at a picture I took of when I got my world, or because I didn't look at my footage for my world, and like it was $5 less. So we'll keep this. We'll keep ourselves as a Barnes & Noble exclusive. But like, first of all, the battery's gonna die because I haven't recorded on this for like a while. So like I originally was going to wait, but it was just like, this is the only soul one I got, and how am I supposed to deal with this? Okay, so first of all, this is how I got mine. Like, again, this is the sole drama album I saw because there were other aespa albums at least, but like they were all my world. Because it was the winter cover for the photo book that was still there alongside the two poster versions for Giselle and Winter. So I didn't really look much into this album, just because obviously for the sake of the fact I guess I am covering aespa for Noun Dash Ryder, which is not what I was anticipating. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, oh jeez, we're gonna split this plastic in half. And then we are going to just start cutting through. Because I absolutely do not get why they do this. Because it's like, okay, I guess it's neat that like they are trying to do something. Like, you know, I don't mind when they do stuff like this, but it gets annoying because it's just like, I'm not gonna discard the sticker if you're gonna personalize it on top of the plastic. Because like, I get like, it's probably better to do that than rather have it on the actual photo book, but at the same time, it, you know, it makes me do stuff like this. Cause like, I don't know, I was at least expecting to find some member-specific versions. Like, at least the poster versions off of Walmart, like, I wouldn't mind. battery exhaust. Whoop-de-doo. So let's try not to spoil anything. No, okay, we won't spoil that signature. And remember where we place that. So, okay, this is a cover, which is interesting. It's kind of banged up, but you know, it's a nice collage of pictures. Yep, here's our printed with soy ink and such. So I think these pictures are going to be off of the giant versions. No, not the giant version. I think that's what the concept. I think that's what this concept is called. But which I don't mind because this is my favorite out of the three. Or I think there's technically only two group pictures we've gotten, and woohoo to the glare accessories. Whatever. Yeah. Cause like again, I initially did not want to look into the promotional period for this album, cause like I want to try to be as authentic, I guess, with how I go into like each comeback or which each album for aespa, just cause it's like I think it's more fair. Cause like obviously, for example, like Savage and like Girls I wasn't present, but then like Spicy and Drama I was. So it's just like, you know, there's like that thing of like possibility of like, whoa, I'm gonna like X come back more than X one because I was actually there for it. Like, and so I didn't want that to be like a thing. However, when these set of pictures dropped, I thought these are the only things I paid attention to. Because it's like, it is interesting for sure. And it's just a lot of Karina so far. Like, I think this set of photos are pretty interesting overall. Like, I don't know if there's like a big meaning behind it, but it's definitely interesting, especially because it involves a lot of miniature work and such. And like, look at those clouds. Like, the way they made the clouds is pretty interesting too. And like, you know, as you can see from here, oh, Winter's shots are just from like a perspective of like the building and such. It's really neat. Karina is just on a road, or she's just blocking over the entire road. Her wolf cut is really good. I only heard about a wolf cut because of Sugi, but then I don't know. Then Karina did one too, and it's just like, you know what? This is neat. I think Giselle's just at a parking lot. It's just kind of interesting with how much of these are from one perspective. Yeah, like Giselle's just invading like a parking lot. Ning Ning's in the air. Is it just all these pictures? Yeah, here's a winter finally at a building. But I find it really interesting out of like, cause I want to see this set was in the music video for like a bit. But like, other than that, yeah, they're just they're just more just. I, again, I don't know how this concept is perceived. Like, I don't know like what the actual like what it's supposed to mean. I want to say it's just them pointing as gods. There's Ning Ning with an airplane, Karino just blocking the road. Like, again, this. Is it just these pictures? Also, the fact that, like, Winter's outfit is actually pretty prominent in the music video, and I personally actually think it works, like, more for those set of outfits in the music video than these set of outfits, which is kind of bizarre. Which is how well it actually works for both, like, uh, costume set or like, outfit sets. Is this just the same? No. There's this picture for sure. But yeah, like, you know, overall, this one's just. I never paid attention to these pictures much because I was more looking forward to the other ones. But, drama itself, though, or I will say, I haven't heard this entire album yet. As of this date, I've only heard, a little bit of Trick or Trick because it just got added in the game. But Drama is the only song I really know from this album, and I mean, I've kind of grown to it, but I still don't think it's not one of their best for sure. And also it's because this song was identified as the original Tree song, as I don't think anything's acknowledging it, but I just don't think it's. They could have done better. Again, Trick or Trick, I can't really say much on. From what I've heard from it from Superstar, it's a B-side. But from what I can see from here, there's a lot of English. Very simple phrases, but a lot of English. Why are these yellow? And I think from this point on, it's songs that were in their first tour, which honestly, I could care less about. Which that's why I just feel like, if I had to be honest, I felt like this album was kind of uneventful because it's just like, okay, it's just songs. It's just the other half of like the songs that haven't been released yet. Because again, I think from what I think out of speculation, and from what we were told, there's Hot Air Balloon. Okay. I was gonna say, is there a different language other than Korean here? But it's just because the text is bolded. The Hangul? But I'm forgetting to show these pictures. But like, I just felt like this album wasn't like, tracklist wise, it just wasn't as appealing because of the fact like we already knew half of these songs. I'm using we as in the fans. Obviously, I haven't heard any of them. But I think what was originally stated was that, or like speculated was that Spicy and Drama, or My World and Drama were supposed to be the first album before the SM 3.0 stuff. And because SM wanted to increase, obviously they want to increase their like, sales and such, that they, I wouldn't necessarily say rushed out Drama, but Ning Ning gets 2 pages? Wow. I was wondering where these pictures are, because I like these pictures. These are my favorite. This one's cute. YOLO. Yeah, this was the last one. But, and it just ends on winter. Look at this one. It's all entirely in Korean, and I think this one's the ballad for the album. Or the ballad of the album. And it was originally titled Sweet Summer. Credits. Alright. Yeah, okay. There is that picture. Like, kind of weird. Yeah, okay. I don't know what version this is called. But now we need to remember where the inclusions were. Or it was Giselle and Winter? I don't think it was. Was it this page? I don't know. But can we not spoil? I'll just put it in my pocket. That's how I avoid that. Wait, what? There's individual CDs? Oh, that's not cool. So we have Giselle. And there's no SM pamphlet? Oh, God. Wait, really? This is it? Alright, so who will our photo card be? I'm not gonna be surprised if it's Giselle if she's the CD. Oh my gosh, it's a Ning Ning! Ooh! Wow! It's Ning Ning from the on the drama, because this is biker Ning Ning, I think.
No, it's not. All I can really say about this selfie though is that I saved a picture that was taken around the same time in September. I think this was an Instagram post.
Ooh. My second Ning Ning I pulled. No, third. But did they change this? I don't know. I think it's just because it's been a while since I pulled a photo card, but ooh. But I still have yet to actually pull a winter, so so okay. So I think what I can get is that basically the CD is a variant and then a photo card. Fun. That's fun for sure. I literally forgot to get my binder and such, so I'll salute that. But again, did I show this? Yeah. I find it weird that technically these pictures are only present on the actual cover and here. Yeah, they're only the group pictures and such. I was expecting the individual ones. Does this have a? This does not have a spine. It's just that. All right, but I would like to get more. I'm attempting to get all 4 sequence versions because I had to fill out a buy box because for some reason it took them a month to give me my Gashon 4 Blazer stones, but I would want to. Is this the photo book version? I don't think it is. I don't remember. But I would like to get the one with these pictures. And then obviously I want to get all of Ning Ning's like individual versions, like the poster and like apparently from what I saw with how much you can get the giant versions for, you can get all 4 of them in a set sealed for like I think at max like $11. So it's just like okay, I might do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for to receive the sequence versions whenever I would want to get the box to get. I would want to ship the box out by the end of the week or as soon as that order comes in, but I don't think Zriken saved enough for it to ship that out unless it's barely enough with the discount, but because I wanted to do a Blazer stream by the end of the month, but if I can't do that, then I'm gonna at the last minute change that to a Geek stream, and I kind of don't want to do that. So, yeah, I think with this one, it's just I feel like this one is definitely I think more of an example of I got this one purely for the pictures. And not for the actual album itself, which is it is upsetting for sure. But I I'm at least glad. Well, I don't know the other pictures for this set. But I'm happy for Ning Ning. I was honestly expecting again Karina or Giselle, but I'm happy with this Ning Ning. So that'll have to do this page through. We'll come back to this eventually.